Hello and welcome to the Drag Drive Repeat News presented by Summit Racing for the 10th of January, 2026. Bro, this is flying. What is happening?
Yeah, it's going quick.
That is for sure. Well, y'all, today's episode, Eric told me, stop making notes. He said, dude, we're not going to, it's going to be a 2-hour show if you keep making notes. So lots and lots of stuff in here. There's a new. There's a new event that is promises to be one of the most unique drag and drive events in the whole history of drag and drive. It'll be kind of cool. We've got several updates for builds for Sick Week, and we're going to probably spend 15 minutes talking about the circuit as we give away 4 free entries right here on the Drag Drive Repeat News this morning. Mr. Eric, will you hit the intro video, sir? Man, I can't wait for the show. Today is going to be a blast. Guys, if you haven't met us yet, my name is Mike Narks. I'm the host of this news episode you're watching now and the show that happens on Wednesday nights right here on Drag Drive Repeat. Wherever you're watching this, actually we're live on Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn, and we'll be live here in a minute on Instagram. So my right-hand man who's sitting over here today, I don't know, Mr. Eric White, tell him what you got going on, man.
I am Eric White, co-host of the show and news, everything Drag Drive Repeat related, artwork, photos, which is mostly what I do, the circuit related, other events, pretty much anything that I can help with. But again, 6 summer photos posted, the last of the tri-state photos, which was day 4 of the Cheap Car Challenge yesterday. So today will be the rollers from day 4, and then I'll be getting on to the block party for day 4. And then that should wrap up day 4, and we'll be headed to day 5. And like I said, we'll have them done before 6 weeks start, which is kind of entertaining, but it kind of, I don't know, I think it just works, kind of leads right into 6 weeks.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. And my plan is to drop just a ton of photos. Usually I'm recording reels and stuff with my phone, but I'll be running around. The photos from Sick Week probably won't be as great as Eric's from the 6 summer. They're not going to be. I'll just say that they're not going to be, but they're going to be out there. We're going to have some fun with it. So I can't wait, dude. Some real bangers this morning, or yesterday, whatever. This morning? Posted this morning.
No, those were last night.
Last night, yeah, killer stuff, man. It was so cool to flip back through those. It really gave me some serious FOMO for not being there for more than 1 day, 2 days, something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was tough. That was tough to watch. Chad Witham here saying, how about the Waffle House RV video that I got tagged in about 72 times yesterday? Love it. Maybe that's the way we can get Waffle House to come to the circuit, or come on board with Drag Drive Repeat, is to bring out maybe I can be the driver of that thing, and then we can have Waffle House workers in it. I don't know. We got to figure out something. We need them on board. Well, I want to do something different this morning, man. I want us to hear the buttery, smooth voice of Mr. Brian Loans talking about Summit Racing.
What does it mean to be built with Summit? It means you're hitting the autocross, drag strip, road course, trail, dirt, or open road with confidence. Because built with Summit means you're using parts from the top names in performance, priced to make your project affordable, and it's all backed by trusted tech expertise and blazing fast shipping. Summit Racing Equipment. Let's build it together. SummitRacing.com.
Man, it feels weird not reading that.
I like it though.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Obviously that's a Summit built commercial, it's a high level, high quality. Talking about Summit though, dude, Autocross Week, we talked about this last week. Registration is open for Autocross Week, which is like Drag and Drive, but for guys that like to take corners. So some of the cars in Drag and Drive would work well for Autocross Week. There's a guy named Joe with an orange Nova that has done Autocross Week and 6 summer. So super cool. I'd like to maybe have him on the show at some point this year, talking about how how you set your car up differently for all that stuff. And then, did you see this post the other day that said, ever ask yourself, why did I think I could do this mid-project? So I wanted to ask you, have you ever been down that road? And what was the project for you, sir?
Oh, 100%. And I mean, it's been a couple times. The first one that comes to mind was my first engine swap, which was in the 240 when I pulled out a running and driving, combo engine trans. Now it didn't run great because it was untuned. It was a inline six RB20 turbo, and it really needed to be tuned. And where I live, there wasn't a lot of tuners, and it was just my excuse to do an LS swap. But yeah, in the middle of that, having never done an engine swap, I had rebuilt the 5.3 that I had picked up, and I'm just like, wow, am I doing the right thing here? Like, why did I do this? This was before I had the Mustang, so the front end is off the car's in the garage, and I'm just like, I'm winging it, and I don't know, I don't regret it at all. I love it. But yeah, there was a time where I was like, man, why did I get into this? And then with the Mustang, now I've got 2 cars in the garage, which means 2 cars to maintain, 2 cars to work on, and the engine's out of the Mustang right now, and it's like,
And where do you spend money? That's the key there. That's a tough one. 2 project cars is really tough because you really do you're now updating and spending money on 2 different things. Mine comes way back. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, but having 2 cars that are LS swapped, when you need a part for one or the other, it makes it really easy just to swap them. So
yeah, that's exactly right. And LS the world basically. Yeah, so mine comes from a S10 Blazer. I had one in high school. So Steven ended up with this one in this little shop he used to have. And I thought, man, I was really watching or looking at a bunch of Rat Rod magazines back then. This is like 18 years ago, probably now, 18 years ago. Well, 18 years ago. And I thought, man, I'm going to build a Rat Rod out of this Blazer like an idiot. I chopped the top way down and was trying to work on body to get it right. Never, basically just ended up throwing it away.
Really?
I should have just put the V8 that I had in it, should have just put it in there and been out racing that thing and having some fun. But I thought, man, I'll build this, big, crazy rat rod looking deal, and never should have done that. Never should have done. So to Steven, man, you should talk to me out of that. He tried to. He really did try to talk me out of it, but it, me, I wasn't going for it back then. So that was the project that should have gone the easy way, and I just decided not to.
I'm still waiting for you to get another S10 Blazer.
Man, I've thought about it a bunch, but I want one that's really, really nice, and then I want to do all the stuff to it, and I just don't want that kind of project right now. There's too much stuff in the way.
I get that.
Wade says, yeah, only 2 cars would be boring.
Yeah. Sean said, I wish I only had 2. Stopped counting at 8.
Oh, yeah, there's no way, man. There's no way. I'd have such a hard time.
And that's the problem, and why I probably shouldn't have a shop, because that's what happens. I have a 2-car garage, and I have 2 project cars. So if I had a pole barn, how many cars would I have?
I'm telling you, it's tough. I have 2 right now and 2 outside. So
right.
Our projects, they run and drive and do all the stuff they need to, but I just can't sell that stuff. Well, listen, one thing that's great while you're working on cars is to have that Drag Driver Pete hoodie. You know what I mean? Like while you're on Summit, hit that Drag Driver Pete, just right in the search bar. You can get t-shirts, hats, and hoodies. Of course, we're kind of in that hoodie weather right now. So perfect way to do that. Please use our affiliate link. You can grab that on our website. You can grab that. It's pinned at the top of Facebook, all that kind of stuff. I don't even have it here in the notes to put it in. I need to add that, but we do have an affiliate link that just tells Summit, hey, these guys are working for us over there as well. And if you buy something that it qualifies, it sends us a little bit, anywhere from 1% to 5%. So it's not like we're not getting rich on it, but it helps them help us basically. So Drag Driver Pete updates. Damn. Sorry, I'll have to do the unboxing later. But Krista and John Long, I want to say thanks. They sent me out a shirt for the Chevette. I had intended to bring it out and do an unboxing this morning, and in my haste of getting out of the house, trying to be quiet, and the dog barking, I missed it. For not bringing that out here with me and doing that right here on the show. So if you want one of their Chevettes, it's a nitrous 4.3 liter V6 10-second street Chevette. Kind of a fun deal. They are, they've been to Rocky Mountain Race. And then one other Drag Driver Pete update. I want to give a shout out to Mike Turner, number 14 on the overall Drag and Drive World Champion points list. He reminded me, hey, where's that list of everybody? And so it is on my schedule to put out this weekend. Basically, I'm going to tell everybody this. The top 100 is going to be sorted by ET for the folks that tied. Okay. So you have the top 100 points. Again, Mike is in a tie for like 3 other people with the points. He obviously is the first in that list. So the top 100 is going to be in that order. After that, it's a free for all. I don't care. Sorry. There's 2,800 names on there. I'm not going through each one of those to make sure, because there's like hundreds of people that are tied at the same point. Like if they just
Right.
finished it, they have 26 points. Like everybody that just finished that didn't place in didn't podium, they're just 26 points, and there's hundreds and hundreds of them. So I'm not going to go through and set all that up, because there's like 13 events that were qualified this year. So it's too much of a hassle to do the math between what is a 1/8 mile number to a 1/4 mile number and all that stuff. So anyways, top 100 will be sorted in order. The rest of them are just in place. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be posting that up probably tomorrow, Sunday, January 11th. So that will be on the website. It'll probably just be a Google Doc, I think is what'll be the easiest. It'll have your name, have your qualifying number. It'll have your total number of events, your qualifying events, and then your Drag and Drive World Champion points. So that is coming. That is the Drag Drive Repeat updates for this weekend. Unless you got some, you got your dad set up for some football stuff. I don't even know what it is, but
yeah, I know a lot of car guys aren't sports guys, but there are a lot that are. So for us, where I am here in Northern Illinois, it's a big night tonight, Bears and Packers, first round of the playoffs. So of course it's only on Amazon Prime. So I had to make sure Pops was set up to watch that game tonight. So it's going to be a good game for us.
Yep. Well, I hope your team wins. Which team are you? Are you your Bears?
Yes. Come on.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Like the Packers are close to you too, right? I don't know how all that works.
Yeah, we're Illinois. We're Chicago. We're
Gotcha.
Bear fans.
Gotcha. See, like in Arkansas, you don't get that. Like we have the Cowboys and we have the Chiefs. Like and people choose between them all the time. So I don't know.
That's
the Chiefs
true.
are
I never
closer
thought
to
about
me,
that.
but do what?
So I never thought about that you guys don't even have a pro sports team there.
Yeah, that's why we root for the Razorbacks so much, because that's all we have. And then they go 2-10 this year? Anyways, go sports.
Right.
We have so many race car friends out there in the world. It's really pretty crazy to see the amount of folks that tag us in crazy stuff, that share our stuff. Y'all, I don't know. Who would have ever thought when we started this 4 years ago, coming up here in just a few days, that it would grow into what it has, man. It's been incredible. Thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody that has done anything with us in the last 4 years. It's been absolutely insane. And then thank you so much to our sponsors. I mean, these guys make all of this stuff possible, all the travel, all the equipment, all the gas. Eric and I were talking about gas and fuel costs the other day, of how much we spend annually on fuel. It's insane. So Summit Racing, Deech Works, Molly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Howard's Cams, J-Wire Solutions, AFCO Racing Products, Performer Built Transmissions, Car Change 3D. Y'all, if you're doing some shopping, please go hit up those folks. And then, of course, you can watch this stuff on PowerTube TV as well. You can pick up your carburetor or some 3D printed products for your drag and drive stuff, like spark plug holders, really cool at WAP Racing, Sweet Patina with the best hand cleaning wipes on the market, and Racing Junk Classifieds, who we're going to talk about at the end, who built out an entire drag and drive segment. Kind of crazy. Well,